Some wildlife biologists believe a disease could have dramatic consequences on wild deer, elk, and moose populations in years to come.
I don't think we know what the long-term impacts are yet, and people have been doing all kinds of modeling to try to predict that. Some populations, if they get CWD, may have a really hard time keeping numbers up, and other populations maybe won't have as hard a time.
Chronic wasting disease, or CWD, is a neurological disease found in deer, elk, and moose. CWD attacks the brains of infected animals and is always fatal. Montana has not detected CWD yet, but it does occur in Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. And with the current wildlife strategy of surveillance and monitoring to combat CWD, biologists are looking to see if deer in north central Montana are connecting with any of the CWD known areas in Canada.
So we know that there's chronic wasting disease not too far north of here, and so by collaring the deer, we'll see where they go, and we'll have a better idea whether they mix with deer up in that area or not.
This movement study is a change in CWD management strategy that may prove more successful and cost-effective than previous surveillance.
We were doing a lot of surveillance, but in the last few years we haven't done as much because there hasn't been money to do it. So now we're kind of looking at, instead of having hunters everywhere submit heads and us doing testing kind of on a broad scale, we're trying to focus on areas that are higher risk.
With the goal of hopefully detecting and containing CWD early before it spreads throughout Montana. I'm Winston Greeley, out among Montana's fish, wildlife, and parks.